In an age where digital footprints speak louder than spoken words, the boundaries between personal impression and national scrutiny are becoming increasingly blurred, specifically for the migrants. The United States Citizenship and Immigration Services recently issued a very sharp and direct warning via its official X account. Everyone should be on notice. If you're a guest in our country, act like it. Well, this message is really concerning. It highlights the expansion of the US government's digital surveillance over immigrants, signaling that your social media activity is now part of your immigration profile. But yes, this isn't a sudden shift. It traces back to 2017 when US President Donald Trump signed an executive order on his very first day in the office requiring immigration authorities to collect social media handles from visa applicants. Now, in his second term, Donald Trump is actually applying this. Following this, the Department of Homeland Security quietly added social media fields to 9 different immigration forms. These steps build the foundation of a surveillance mechanism that is now being aggressively enforced, and it's turning the internet into a virtual immigration checkpoint. For Indian nationals, this has particularly serious implications. India consistently ranks among the top countries for the US immigration. Over 200,000 Indian students apply for F1 visa each year, and more than 300,000 Indian professionals are employed in the US on H1B visas, primarily in the tech, healthcare, and finance sectors. These individuals are not just navigating visa paperwork, they are now expected to self-censor online, knowing that a joke, meme, or political opinion could actually jeopardize their immigration status. You know what is most alarming in the language of USCIS? They said everybody. They have shifted the focus from identifying known threats to a generalized, indiscriminate approach. This raises troubling ethical and legal questions. How do authorities interpret a social media post? Who decides what counts as a threat? And what recourse does an immigrant have if their visa is delayed or denied based on an online comment? According to a 2023 report by Brennan Center for Justice, there is very little evidence that these vetting systems have prevented credible threats. Instead, they have disproportionately impacted law-abiding immigrants, stifling free expressions and increasing fear. Well, the report highlights that such programs lack transparency, are vulnerable to bias, and often result in overreach. Now, this development marks a deeper ideological shift, one where the digital world is no longer just a platform for connection and expression, but also a surveillance tool for immigration control. Now, for Indians who are aspiring to build a future in the US, the message is clear. Your online presence is under the microscope, and the consequences of a misunderstood post could extend far beyond the screen.